I made a video a little while ago about how I keep my room minimal, but it wasn't exactly a minimalist room tour. And I figured since my last video was a minimalist desk setup, I thought it might be a good idea to complement that with a minimalist room tour. I hope you guys enjoy what you see in here, and maybe if you like something, you could try it out for yourself if it makes sense. As always, I just show you what I do and what I have in hopes that maybe it'll inspire you to try some of it out for yourself. But first, if you're new to my channel, thank you for stopping by. Here we talk about minimalism, building good habits, and things of that nature. So if that sounds good to you and you end up liking the video, be sure to like and consider subscribing. Now let's get started. So my furniture is all fairly light and easy to move around. So recently I've been moving things around more than usual just to see how I best like it. So I'll start over here with my bed or mattress on the floor. I used to have a bed frame that can be seen in a lot of my old videos, and people do give me crap for this and say it's gross, which I guess I can understand. Originally, I was going for a Japanese style floor bed and just ended up doing this until I get an actual one. And I just have some gray sheets from Target and a weighted gray quilt, also from Target, because I like to keep it really cold in here, and the fan blowing on me. And I have this memory foam pillow for my giant head. One thing I really do like about not having a box spring or a bed frame is that it's nearly effortless to rearrange my room, and I can clear my floor if I need extra space for activities. I keep this fan at the foot of my bed, and it has a remote, which is pretty convenient. I keep this pointed at me when I sleep. Now, my last video was my desk setup, so I won't go too much into detail about it, but I spend a lot of time here and I like to make it as comfortable for me as possible. And even though the PC itself takes up a solid chunk of the desk, it's not really in my way. The faded gray wood of the desk matches the walls well enough, I suppose, and I kind of like how it's just muted color. I also have this stand next to my desk that is meant for a TV, but it pretty much serves every other purpose. I mostly use it as sort of a desk extension. My aunt and uncle made it for me a few years ago, which makes it extra nice. And the color and the wood texture matches my PC desk well enough. I like to write my videos here as well as do schoolwork, and in a few weeks when I start posting my study with me videos, they will more than likely be shot right here. I get particularly good lighting right by this window, and it's really nice on rainy days just to sit by this window and maybe have music playing. Now, speaking of the good lighting, this is where I film most of the talking head portions of my videos. I pretty much use this stand for everything. Like I said, writing videos, doing homework, I fold laundry on here, and when I'm filming these videos, I just have my camera equipment spread out so it's easy to access. Recently, I've been laying out my planner here to remind myself if I have something to do or take care of that day. And if I wake up or walk by it, I just check the calendar and I'm never really forgetting anything. And this works out pretty well with my bed being sideways because I can switch between desks effortlessly, making me feel like I'm at some important office job. Now, next to my bed, I have this lamp, and it's just some 3-tier lamp I got off Amazon. Like I said, I get a lot of natural light in here with this huge window, so this one lamp is sufficient for me. I actually put an Edison bulb in here to give it a warmer, more amber tone. Although I wish it were a little brighter, it does have this like orange warm tone, which matches my PC setup. Not to mention, it also works as my nightstand, even though all that really stays up here is food, a plant, or my water. It's pretty minimal, and it serves two purposes as a light source and obviously a shelf. More recently, I've been leaving my camera on one of the shelves. My camera cage has this little wooden part on it, which is nice to look at. And sometimes my camera bag parks up here if I know I'm gonna be filming that day or in the next few days. It has these clips on the back that help with cable management and hide the cable pretty well. And now for my closet. The rest of what I own is pretty much stored in here, and it's not a whole lot. I have this cheap plastic drawer thing that I don't even remember where I got. I have been called crusty for using this, but I don't want a dresser and I don't really even have enough clothes to fill a dresser, which would lead to a lot of wasted space. Inside on the top drawer is where I keep my socks and other underclothing, and the second drawer is my jeans. I have my other clothes hung up over here. I like to put each hanger in the spaces on the shelf to keep it even. Clearly, I have a very colorful wardrobe. A few long sleeves and plain tees make up most of my wardrobe. This box down here is where pretty much everything else I own stays. My safe and its contents are all the way at the bottom of this. Please don't try and rob me. My gimbal, tripod, and C-stand also live in here. I keep my change jar that I'm still adding to tucked away in the corner. And my backpack for school stays here if it's not at my desk. On the top shelf, I have my backpacking backpack that doesn't get much use these days. I also have this cheap mirror from Target, and I'm still kind of deciding what to do with it. So far, I've just been laying it in the corner over here. Overall, having a minimal amount of things in my room just makes it easier to clean, move around, and stay focused on making videos, doing homework, or whatever else I'm doing in here. It's also just a good feeling being surrounded by things that I intentionally own and things that get used or bring me joy only. I had fun making this video, and it was cool just to show you guys what I have going on, and I hope you enjoyed your stay. Maybe you have some takeaways here that you can try out for yourself, and if you want, let me know down in the comments what you guys have, and maybe I can get some of your ideas. But anyways, thank you guys for all your support, not just in this video, but all the other videos. Most of the comments are really supportive, and that's just an awesome feeling, and I do appreciate it. I hope I can keep bringing you value, and if you like this video, be sure to leave a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel, and I'll see you next time.